All you had to do was look around the stadium. The 36,000 people, the extra seats, playing under the light with the rain coming down. It was simply majestic.
History will be made here tonight for the first time ever. A Canadian team will move on to the MLS Cup final.
It's a monumental game, isn't it? For Canada, it's a monumental game for these two teams. And it's a game where a lot of players will tell me this week it's their biggest game of their career.
You dream of it as a kid. Cold, rainy night in November, the lights are on, you're a crowd of 40,000, and your season's on the line.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get up for those games, then something must be wrong.
It is the final and deciding game here. Which Canadian team will go on to take the Seattle Sounders in the MLS Cup final?
Well, we started out really well. We had them on their back foot. We had a couple chances, and the first time that they slipped through our line, they put it in the back of the net.
And Kosu finds Sadoro, the former Toronto player, returns to BMO Field to haunt his old team.
We weren't really expecting that.
I was filled with like a weird feeling, like I wanted to like break down and almost cry in a sense.
We went down 1-0, it doesn't matter. We'll have to score 2. We'll have to score 3.
When the supporters started to chant like, you know, TFC, TFC, we're not out of this, you know, we can still do this.
We knew the mission, we knew what the objective was, and that was to win.
TFC then claw their way back. They show so much character to get back in it. Javinko puts a ball into the box. TFC equalize on the night.
Hagglund with a header, it's clear off the line, and Cooper scoops it in from close range.
A couple minutes later, Josie Altidore makes a run to the near post.
Altidore with a header, Josie Altidore cannot stop scoring right now.
Fantastic header. BMO absolutely erupted. It was amazing. The hairs on the back of my neck were standing up.
Toronto from one down, lead 2-1.
Then in the back of your head, you're saying, okay, they're good with conceding one. It's conceding a second away goal. That's where you get into the danger zone. And that's exactly where they found themselves in the second half.
It's in! Montreal have the goal that ties it up on the night at 2-2.
It was tied 2-2, and you could feel the entire stadium. They were getting a little bit tense. They were getting antsy because they knew what was at hand.
Now it's with Sebastian Javinko. It's a decent cross in.
The ball goes out for a corner, and I think this is my time. Like, if there's anyone that's gonna bang in a header right now, it's me.
Asu Camera flicks it away for a corner.
Now in the first half, TFC had already scored 2 corner kicks, or scored from 2 corner kicks. So you thought that Toronto FC would play it into the box and let, you know, one of their players hopefully get ahead or get a leg on the ball. But instead they played it short.
Cooper goes short towards Justin Morrow.
All of a sudden they go short, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my days, what are you doing going short?
Which I think caught Montreal by surprise, because it certainly caught me by surprise as well.
Armando gets the ball in the corner.
Who then played JMO on an ideal overlap.
Now it's played into space.
Justin Morrow stands the ball in the box, and it's all Nicky Hagglund from there.
JMO plays a perfect ball lofted into the air.
For Morrow to chip this one into the edge of the box.
And then the ball was played into the middle, and it was Nick Air Hagglund.
Hagglund with a header. Nick Hagglund climbing high. It's 3-2 for TFC, and it is tied 5-5 on aggregate.
We now claw our way back. All of a sudden it's 3-2, and now we're headed for extra time.
We are headed to extra time at BMO Field.
Michael brings the starters together in our little huddle, and he always says, no matter the game script, no matter what happens, we go up 1, we go down 1, we're winning this game tonight.
Why tonight at BMO Field? And there is more drama to come.
Our talent starts to take over, our commitment, our chemistry starts to take over.
It was picture perfect.
Bradley goes into Josie Altidore to Beitashour. Beitashour chops back to his left foot, plays a great ball with a little bit of feel in between the 2 center halves, and the run, the timing from Shea Roux was incredible.
And he scored with his head. I'm not sure if I've ever seen the man head a ball.
I don't think I've ever seen that, even in practice.
And before you have a chance to even settle, Josie Altidore turns, goes down the line, and Tosaint Ricketts, like he's done so many times, he's just faster than defenders.
Altidore shrugs off the challenge of Cabrera. Ricketts is in there. It's Tosaint Ricketts. It's
You knew that was it. You knew the tie was done. You knew that Toronto FC was going to the MLS Cup final. And that's when the celebration truly began.
The 120 minutes has been played. It's over on the most incredible of nights. Toronto FC, Eastern Conference champions.
You lift the cup up and the confetti's coming down and you're just yelling with no restraint.
This series was a game changer. That's what it was for this club, for Canadian soccer, and it was something that I will never forget.
I lived that moment in full. And for me, that was a first-time experience, lifting a trophy like that, and I was very much involved in that moment right there.
They will host MLS Cup at BMO Field.
It was a celebration for everyone, all for one. And it's just not 3 words. It's really a movement, and that's what this club's all about.
A night 10 years in the making. The celebrations can begin.